clear out these. Set up here. All right. Hi, everyone. So I'm just going to be just chilling here for about maybe 3 minutes here while everybody comes in. So I don't have really much to say until then. Maybe when I see a couple more people come in, I'll have something more to say. Looks like we've got one person over here in the Beach Ready channel. By the way, I am streaming from Actifit, the Actifit YouTube channel, as well as the Ready Media channel. So that's two places we're broadcasting from. Just going to adjust this one here just a bit. Let's see here, it's kind of, that's better. Hopefully everyone can see me all right. All right, hopefully I didn't scare everyone off with the whole upper body workout routine, using your own body to your benefit. Yeah, I got a big glass display over here. It's got a bunch of cool seashells in it and some rocks and I don't know, just stuff that kind of brings the space, connects it a little bit with the beach. So anyway, yeah, so let's see. Is anyone in the chat today? Looks like we got one person over here. We got Kristen Oates. Hi, Kristen. How's it going? Did you bring your frying pan? Because you don't have to today. Today it's all about just bringing yourself and maybe a buddy and some water. That'd be good. So hopefully you had a good week. Just waiting for other people. I don't know if everyone's going to be able to drop into the chat. I had a bit of trouble sharing the Actifit link, so maybe everyone's going to be hanging out in Beach Ready land today. So we'll see. Okay, we've got about maybe a couple more seconds here, and then I'm going to start my spiel. So while everyone's coming in, I like to say this is the time that I'd like to rep someone. So today I want to rep Mohammed, or on the Hive blockchain, his account name is McFarhat. He's the guy that is actually the main dev for the Actifit project, which is a project that it's founded, it's like a second layer that works on top of the Hive blockchain, and it's a way for you to get paid to step and rep. So there's an app, if you go check in the iTunes store or the Google Play, you're going to see, just search up Actifit and you will see, you'll see their app there. And Mohammed is the guy that is actually hard at work, day and night. This guy is working on this project, and he's got a great team working with him. I am part of the Actifit team. I just really want to find a way to pay people to be active. I just think that's a crazy idea that it would just be so awesome if we could actually make that happen. So for the last 10 years as a personal trainer, people have paid me to get active, and now I want to flip that around and find a way to pay other people to be active. So I'm really excited about that, and Mohammed is the one who is working on that idea. So if you want to go check it out, it's actifit.io, I believe. Just go check that out and tell me what you think. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I can't think of anything cooler. So I dropped everything that I was doing as a personal trainer and went onto the Hive blockchain and did everything I could, and still doing everything I can to support that. And the mini challenge is a little bit, I'm integrating it with right alongside of what we're doing with Actifit. I just really want to find ways to support that project. So how cool would that be to be active and get paid for it? And Mohammed is the guy who's doing that. So big virtual high five to Mohammed. Thanks for all the hard work and the endless nights that you're working on this project, bringing it to the world. So yeah, I'm just going to do one last check on the cameras, see how everything's going. Oh, Kristen's saying she's got her frying pan ready, everyone. Watch out. Don't want to get into trouble at her place. So yeah, okay. So let's officially start. I do have a little bit I'd like to share with you about the intensity system. But before we do that, this is mini challenge number 4, and we've been working our way along here over the last 4 weeks, and we're doing one of these every week on Saturday at 8 p.m. CET. So this has been really just so many people coming in and getting active and getting rewarded for their activities as well. So in more than just one way. So yeah. Yeah, so this is, like I said, this is the 4th mini challenge. My name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer with Beach Ready, Adventure Ready, and Actifit. And during this pandemic, there's a lot of people stuck at home in the doldrums. And I just wanted to start this mini challenge to show people, hey, you know what? You can do anything for 5 minutes, and that's how you get results. If you can just take it 5 minutes at a time, just get up off the couch, do something for 5 minutes. It's amazing what you'll be able to do. So this is a program all about listening to your body. So what I mean by that is I like to rate everything on a scale of 1 to 10 when I'm doing exercise. That's how I know if the exercise is hard enough or too hard. And that's also a way to listen to your body, and it's very effective. I've been using this technique for the last 10 plus years as a personal trainer. A lot of people think that they have to go into the gym and they have to max out every single time they do an exercise. And I tell you, that's the quickest way to get injured and the quickest way to the worst results ever. Injury is never your friend. So anyway, that is a little nutshell about the intensity system. It does work on a scale of 0 to 10. So 0 being I'm sleeping in bed, 10 is I'm about to pass out or I cannot do a rep properly. If you can't complete a full range of motion and you're breaking form, that would be considered a 10, and that's your clue. Oh, that's a 10 intensity. All right. So working my way from 0, 1 is a little bit harder than that. 2 is a little bit harder than that. Maybe a walk, a very, very leisurely walk. 3, I'm starting to walk a little more intently. 4, I'm on a mission, and 5 is about half of what I think I could do. Second, this travels through your mind, you're at a 5. Okay, and then there's 6 is the second, I cannot double this effort. That's how you know you're at a 6 intensity. 7 is a little bit harder than that, a little bit harder to gauge that. Then we've got an 8, which is 2 reps away from failing. Failing means you're not able to complete the rep correctly, so your form is breaking down. So if you're 2 reps away, that's what you think. 9 intensity is 1 rep away from failing, and then there's 10 intensity, which is absolute failure, which is how you succeed. That's how you succeed, is failing your way forward. We got to push ourselves out of our context, and that is how we get stronger and healthier mind, body, and soul. Looks like Eric from Kenya is in the chat. Hey, Eric. Welcome to mini challenge number 4. Eric is always so steady. I just love this guy. And Kristen's been here since day 1, and she's steady too. So just thank you guys for coming. We're going to start this workout. We're already 6 minutes in, and just kind of introduce the intensity system. So if anyone's watching this after the fact, just bounce back and you can review what that's all about. Let's get started. And maybe we'll do it officially so that when I edit this movie, listen to a movie or something like that, we can run with that. So I'm just going to say it. This is mini challenge number 4. My name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer with Beach Ready, Adventure Ready, and Actifit. And today we're going to be doing an upper body workout. I hope you're ready for this one. This is only going to be as hard or as easy as you want it to be. So you decide what kind of results and what kind of intensity you're going to put out. So you get what you give. So give it everything you got. That's what I like to say. But always, when you're starting a new program, consult with your doctor as well. If you're feeling unwell or you're feeling something that is not right, just stop the workout and check in with yourself. If you need to, check in with your doctor, okay? So that's my little spiel. Let's get started. We're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up. We're going to do intervals of 3 exercises today using our body weight to challenge our upper body. And we are going to hit a bit of core today too. So, all right, so we're just going to walk in place. And we're just going to gently move our arms around. Focusing our mind, thinking about what we want to achieve. Why do we set our bells to ring at 8 p.m. CET time every Saturday to come work out with Wil? Why are we doing this? Think about it. What are all the benefits from doing this? Lots of good things are going to happen because we show up for ourselves. It doesn't have to be crazy hard. It can just be one little mini challenge at a time. Taking it 5 minutes at a time, checking in with yourself and saying, hey, what's my intensity? So let's do that. What is your intensity right now? It's not a 0. That would be if you're in bed, having a nap. Maybe it's a 3. Let's move that intensity up just a little bit more. We're going to rotate to the back this time. Rotate to the back. We're strong to the front and we're weak to the back. So just really focus that energy on warming up the back. And you're going to start feeling your shoulders. Maybe you got some rest there. You got to slowly warm that up. Be kind, right? Let's rewind the clock a little bit with the workout. All right, so next we're going to do mini jacks. So just slow and easy. Being patient with ourselves. Centering and coming up. Now, it's a good time to think about your breathing. How's that going? These are called mini jacks. Don't have to go all the way up. And you just kind of like float your elbows up, just like that. That's been 5 minutes. We're going to do just a couple more. We're going to go into full jumping jacks and a little bit quicker now. Make sure you're breathing. All right. Are those quads and calves burning? Mine are. We're going to do what's called a bear walk. So coming down, flat feet and walking out. And then just tiptoe forward and walk like a bear in the forest. Now we're going to go backwards bear. You should be feeling your shoulders. Your body's waking up. Let's go forwards. Keeping your core nice and tight. And walking backwards. Try to get your tailbone way up in the air. Nice. Can you feel the shoulders warming up? You should feel those shoulders by now. So a little march in place. All right, who's ready for this? Okay, so we're gonna do what's called a mountain climber push-up. Now, if you need to, always modify the push-up. There's nothing wrong with modifying the push-up. We are gonna do some modified push-ups today. So let's just walk you through this. So here's your push-up. What you're gonna do is bring your foot forward and push up. Foot forward and push up. That's 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beauty. Quickly moving on to our next one. So what we're going to do here is a modified walkout. You just hit the shoulders really good. So what we're going to do is come up off of our knees, cross our legs just like that. And then just remember the bear walk we just did? We're just going to pretend we're doing this part of the bear walk. Now we're slowly coming out of our context here. Don't go too far, you'll collapse. So just slowly walk out. If you can't go this far, that's okay. That's okay. Just keep it tight. All right, now walk it back in. All right, nice. Now we're not doing reps here. All we're doing is intensity. So when you get to an 8 intensity, that's when you stop. So it's about 2 seconds away from failing or 2 reps. You gotta check in with yourself while you're doing this. If you can't come out as far as I'm coming out, that's okay. All right, now let me sneak it back in. You might have noticed, hey, Will, I thought this was an upper body workout. It is, but I'm sneaking core in today too. That's the beauty of doing body weight exercises, is you end up using a lot more muscle groups than you would if you were just using dumbbells or free weights even. Free weights are great. We work a lot of extra body parts, but they don't quite do the same as a body workout. Now we're using our weight as our friend here. We put on weight maybe. Now let's use that weight as leverage to get in shape. Okay, so that's exercise number 2. Let's move to our next one. What it's gonna be, push-up planks. You gotta hold in, hang in there. There's 3 exercises and then a little break. So what we're gonna do is elevate the shoulder. Elevate the shoulder. Now, if you need to drop to a modified to do this, that is perfectly fine. That's fine. You check in with yourself. If it automatically jumps to an 8 intensity, dialing it back and then trying it again in a couple weeks after you practice a little bit might be the way. Try to reach as high as you can. High as you can. Really get into the shoulders. Almost with a little twist there. Keep breathing. This is a plank. All right, nice. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Grab some water, high five your friend if you brought one. Or maybe you told your friends about this and they're tuned in right now. Say hi to them in the chat. Give each other high fives. Whew, wow, that was good. I'm feeling my core, but I'm really feeling my shoulders. That's the best part about this plank, right? So much of what we do is in the upright plane. So as soon as we get back down onto all fours and things like that, just like when we were a kid, you wouldn't believe all the strength that you get in around your core. The reason we crawl before we walk and run is because the core is not strong enough. So little kids have to spend a certain transition period crawling and strengthening their core before they can get into, walking upright. Because the way we walk upright, it's all supported by the core. So, and the core is what leads us through. So strong core, everything else is strong too. So, all right, let's go into our next circuit. That'll be circuit number 2, mountain climber push-ups. All right, so starting with this leg forward, the right leg forward, hand. Nice push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep breathing, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beauty. That's very good. All right, so remember our walkouts? Gonna go modified. Keep breathing. Now slowly. This is kind of your recovery exercise in a way. So only go out of your context however far you're comfortable with. You don't have to go all the way out like I am. Inch your fingers forward, push it back. We're going to go for an 8 intensity. Now, where do we listen to on our body when we're doing this exercise? We listen to our weak link. That's something to pay attention to, is where is your weak link? Going for 8 intensity. Nice. All right, so the next one is push-up planks. You're gonna be feeling your shoulders because we're hitting the shoulders again, as well as the core. Sneak attack. You guys are like, oh, this upper body. Of course we can do that, right? Oh, we're getting more done than just upper body. We're getting core done. We're getting all of it done. Keep breathing. All right, 5-minute check-in. It is now 20 minutes into the workout. You guys are doing great. We've warmed up, we've done 2 circuits. Grab some water, high five your buddy, and soldier up because we've got 1 more circuit left. How's everyone doing? You guys doing okay? Might as well talk to you about my hopes here with the mini challenge. My hopes are that this catches on and people start to challenge each other. Hey, Will just did a workout. It's called the mini challenge, and I'm challenging you to do that workout. And then post a 5, 10, or 15-minute video of you doing the mini challenge up on the Hive blockchain. You can use some second layer platform called 3Speak, something like that. just hashtag mini challenge, and then put up your 5, 10, or 15-minute video of you doing it and challenging your buddy. Then what happens is I come along later on the Hive blockchain, and I'll give you an upvote that turns into dollars in crypto. It's called Hive. And I'll also give you the badge. So there's a 5, 10, and 15-minute badge that you'll also earn. And that'll be kudos to you if you can put it in your trophy chest on Hive. Okay, so that's kind of the idea of where I'm going with this project. We're going to start building on top of that as well. So it's going to be lots of fun. All sorts of rewards, more than just about fitness. So, okay, so are you guys recovered? Let's go into our next set. This is our third set. We can do anything for 5 minutes, right? All right, so let's start with the mountain climbers. First foot forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stay in there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Beauty. Good job. Thinking about the next exercise. Now, if you guys stopped already, say you got to your rate intensity at 6 reps, that's fine. Just wait for me to finish. You'll get a little extra recovery time in there before the next exercise in the circuit. No problem. You listen to your body. Like I said, this is as easy or as hard as you want it to be. And this is a challenge. We are trying to challenge ourselves, getting out of our context. That's how we get stronger. And if we're going to do that, why not do it together, right? We can gain some strength from each other as we push ourselves along. That'll help us get better results. So what are we after? What are we thinking about? And right now is a good time to think about that word that we had last week that got us through last week's challenge. Think about that word. Have you been thinking about that word this week? If you have, you're coming back to this mini challenge number 4, a stronger version of yourself. So congratulations. Keep saying the positives to yourself. 77% of what you hear out there is negative. And I would say right now, 80% at least. Not a lot of positive. So it's up to you to tell yourself positive things. And surround yourself with people who are going to support positive things, right? All right, nicely done. We soldiered right through that. So next, either you're going to hold a modified position, or we're going to do a full-on push-up. Push-up plank. Reaching up as high as we can go. Reaching up. Reaching up. All right, just stay with me. This is our last little bit. Our last little bit. We're almost through. We've almost made it. Get to your rate intensity. Remember, you get what you give. So give it everything you got, guys. Stay strong. Put everything you got. Intensity, okay? Nice. All right. I'm so proud of you guys. You made it through. That's a circuit of 3 very hard exercises. A lot of focus has been put onto your chest and a lot onto your shoulders as well. You should be feeling your core. It's probably lighting up right now. So good job. That is the way to do a mini challenge. Way to bring mini challenge 4 home. Okay? So recover, grab a quick drink. Then we're gonna do the extra exercise. This one, we're not really gonna go after the 8 intensity. I just wanna teach you a new move, okay? So this gives me a chance to, instead of focusing on getting intensity out of you guys, this gives me a chance to teach you another way to get in shape. It's a really expensive exercise, let me tell you. You know how expensive it is? You gotta find a wall. That's how expensive it is. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the back of our hand against the wall. We're gonna lean into it as if we're trying to get a bit of a stretch. And we're gonna push against the wall. Now you can have it up high, which will be a lot harder, down low, which will be a lot easier. Let's take a mid stance today. Okay, so lean into it like you're getting a stretch in your shoulder, push against the wall and rotate out. Now pushing against the wall the entire time, rotate back in. Breathing deeply and coming back out. Feel that? After doing a shoulder routine like this, you have got to be feeling rubber arms by now. I'm feeling rubber arms. Okay, that was 3 on that one side. Let's do the same thing on this side. Laying your back of your hand flat against the wall, mid, straight off of yourself. Pushing against the wall, rotating all the way in. Taking a nice deep breath. And pushing, 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 resisting. And coming back in, resisting. Resisting. Now you're using your own body and your own muscles against themselves as a way to get stronger. And you're just pushing off that wall like you mean it. Nice. So that's the third exercise. Congratulations. You just made it through a circuit of 3 hard exercises plus an extra one. All right, I hope you guys learned something from that. Let's stretch. I want to reach for my toes. And I want to think thoughts of gratefulness because honestly, not everyone has their health, but we do. We showed up today and you might have felt like, damn, I wish I was better, or I was better before. And you might be a little hard on yourself. It's okay, give yourself a break. Take a nice deep breath and just congratulate yourself. You did something to improve your health today, and there's nothing bad about that, everything good about it. So our modern pace is so fast and furious. We've got so many demands laid upon us. Work doesn't just stay at work, it encroaches into our home life now, especially with this pandemic, and overwhelm can lead to procrastination. Procrastination means I should be doing that workout, but I'm not going to do it today because I feel too stressed. And guess what that does? Later on, it just makes you feel a little bit more stressed, until you're chronically stressed and you don't even know it. You think that's normal. So let's break out of that. And the way to break out of that is with a 5-minute block of time. You can fit a 5-minute block of time into changing your mind about how you think about your health. And what I just talked to you about is really more relating to mental health, more so than physical health. Let's reach underneath our toes and just really pull on the back. Stepping down, really sinking deep into it. Thinking hard about our mental health and how it affects our physical health. The more stress there is that you internalize from every which direction, all these prompts are coming at you from everywhere, the more your mental health suffers and the more your physical health suffers. You start to make poor decisions, right? So think about that this week. All right, let's open it up. We did hit the chest. So now we're going to use the wall again, this time to stretch. So you see what I'm doing here is I'm just pulling off the wall gently and just kind of rotating to it, stretching out the bicep and the shoulder and the chest. Now just look over. You can even pull on your chin just a little bit. That's good. 32 minutes into the workout. I will take you to 35 today. I just think we should stretch a little more. That's all. Switching sides, leaning into it, rotating away from the wall and leaving your hand against the wall, just gently. Don't overdo it, just listen to your body. Breathe. There's something called a stretch reflex, and what that is it's your body protecting the joints from moving past what they think is a normal range of motion. So what happens is the stretch reflex automatically turns on and starts flexing all the muscles around your joint, protecting your joint from moving past its usual range of motion. And that's called the stretch reflex. It takes 20 seconds for that to dissipate, a signal that's automatically in your brain or in your body to your brain and back again. And that's happening automatically. But after 20 seconds, it dissipates and then you can move through a fuller range of motion. That is how you increase your flexibility. You gotta hold those stretches for at least 20 seconds, okay? So next, bringing it across, stretching to the shoulder. Cabling with your one arm and pulling across. Starting to regulate your breathing, thinking about what you're gonna do with the rest of your weekend. How are you gonna make this into a win? What's the one thing that you can do this week? Or this weekend even, that you can turn into a win? And what is a win for you? Think about that. Because winners, they're doing the things. And it's a lot easier to feel happy with yourself when you're winning. So maybe clearly defining what a win means to you. For me, taking it 5 minutes at a time, 5-minute block. How can I win this 5-minute block? So what are your goals, right? All right, hands above, come flat against the wall, heels against the wall. Really try to stretch and lengthen out. Even hunched over a computer, driving your car, slumped forward. So let's pull it all back. We don't want to be the hunchback in Notre Dame, right? So we got to fight gravity. We can't let that happen. No slumping. All right, guys, girls, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, my name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer with Beach Ready, Adventure Ready, and Actifit. And I have just brought you through mini challenge number 4. Next week is mini challenge number 5, where I'll be giving out tons and tons of high fives. Today's high five went to Mohammed McFarhad on the Hive blockchain. I just want to thank Mohammed for all the work he's been doing for the Actifit project on the Hive blockchain. So yeah, keep it up. That's a lot of hard work and we do appreciate it. And I've got a digital high five coming your way. Okay, so thanks everyone for joining. Let's see what some of the commenters are saying here. We've got Practical Eric. I managed some mountain climbers and push-ups. I'm at a 6 to 7 intensity since I just came from my sunset walk. Nice. Eric is always, he gets up first thing in the morning and he goes for what's called an automatic win. And this is an initiative that I've organized through Adventure Ready. And what it is it's 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. And he gets 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. And then that's an automatic win. And then what he does is at the end of the day, he tunes into the Algorian clock and he goes and watches the sunset and takes a couple more steps for the day. That guy's a keener, and I just love that about you, Eric. Thanks so much for showing up for the mini challenge and doing so many automatic wins and just making those positive things happen. I really appreciate that. Thanks for sharing with you. And really awesome that you got 6 to 7 intensity. I'm guessing that was probably your first set, and the intensity probably mounted as you went into it. So Just gonna double check here, see how Kristen's doing. Awesome, thanks so much. High five, Will. Thanks, Kristen. Thanks for showing up. You didn't need your frying pan today, so that's cool. Thanks for the workout, Will. That's what Eric's saying. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Remember, you can do this mini challenge or any of the other mini challenges that you've previously recorded, and you can challenge your friends, and you can do this at any time, anywhere. Anyone can fit a 5-minute mini challenge in. So just remember, okay? So, all right, we'll see you for next mini challenge, Saturday, 8 p.m. CET time, and we'll be coming straight from the Ready Media channel and the Actifit channel. So I'm excited about that, and we'll see you next week.